time and life resembles the Big Bang. Hell, the cornucopia resembles the Big Bang. But to be more precise, it wasn't just the Big Bang. It was all for one, then the Big Bang. That's why it's a cornucopia. And then it expands into a whole universe, bunch of galaxies, etc. And we're here now. That's why it's good to know that many are just not there, and they can't get there. I'm sorry. Some are, they're at the all for one though. You get what I'm saying? You sitting there, listen, you might be at the brass, you know what I mean? You might be the flare, you know what I mean? Think about a trumpet. That big rim of the trumpet is called a flare, right? But deep inside the trumpet, you see how the passageways get smaller and smaller? Well, that's what everything is. That's God. That's why it scares me, because I felt that. And what I'm really trying to say now, after all of that confusion, I'm trying to say that a lot of us are trying to pull individuals that are stuck in the all for one sequence and there's a yin and yang in the middle of that. You get what I'm saying now? The all for one is the rim, that big snake eating itself. But in the middle is yin and yang, constantly fighting, but they need to fight. They have to. They creating everything. This is not religiously speaking. This is spiritual speaking. This is just giving people an idea, right? Giving a vision of what something really looks like. So if you're thinking, I'm stuck in survival mode, oh, I'm just being a narcissist, or she a narcissist, or he a narcissist. A narcissist is not a person or an action. A narcissist is not even, shouldn't be called a person. Narcissism is the right term for it. Because in narcissism, it's creating, it's like a bad thing in your head. There's darkness. And that darkness game is to kill you. That darkness game, its plan is to kill you. Because there's nothing there. You get what I'm saying? Our body is a temple, but if there's nothing in the temple, it just, the house is just, it just starts degrading. You haven't been upkeeping the temple, you know? That's what happens. And you'll only see it when you're about to die. So then you'll have an option to, you know, if somehow by the grace of God, right, you are resurrected in the hospital and you get back on your new life and you stop doing drugs, you stop chasing women, or you stop chasing men, whatever the hell you do. You realize you have to do better to be better. It's not that easy for a human mind to conceive that thought if they're in low frequency. That's why we keep saying, well, it don't sound that hard. Person's supposed to just get their life right? You know what I'm saying? No, it does. It's deeper. A person got to decide to get their life right. It's not the religion. It's their decision. These are my words.